All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome in to Jammin' Sports on this Monday, where we have a NFL doubleheader for you tonight as we continue with Week 12 of our current sim season. Our doubleheader will start off with the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills, a big game in the AFC East, as the Jets come in at 8-3. They came into this week one game behind the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins have already won this week, and the Dolphins are now a game and a half up. The Jets have to win in order to stay one game behind the Dolphins in the AFC East. Buffalo comes in at 6-5. They really need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive as a wild card. They've won the last couple, or they've lost the last couple of games, and they want to keep from slipping back in the standings. Viking Skywalker is here. The Jets and Buffalo played back in Week 2 in New York, and the Bills upset the Jets by a score of 24-21. The rematch here today. Our second game will be the Browns and the Browns and the Falcons. Waldo's here as well, and we'll have more of that about that game when we get there. All right, Waldo and Viking Skywalker, if I can get your picks. Evil Dead, of course, is taking the Jets in this one. And I think he's also taking the Falcons in the second game. I'm not sure. Hopefully he'll check in. Okay, he did. He took the Falcons in the second game. All right. All right, Viking Skywalker is going to take the Jets And Waldo is going with the Bills. Waldo almost always going against Evil Dead. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to, used to be called Ralph Wilson Stadium. Now it's called Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. For this one, the Jets and the Bills here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. It's the Jets and the Bills. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along on this Monday. The Jets at 8-3 in second place. In the AFC East, the Bills at 6-5 in third place. The first of our late afternoon games here in Week 12. The Jets will get the opening kickoff. We're underway. From the 4-yard line, Anthony Lambos over the 20-25. And Lambo's out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Jets will have it, 1st and 10. Jets are led by their starting quarterback, Riley Leonard, in his second year out of Notre Dame. He led the Jets to a Super Bowl win last season. The Jets are the defending champions. But the Jets have to win to stay one game behind the hot Miami Dolphins. Miami now 10-2. If the Jets win, they'll be 9-3, one game back. But Buffalo at 6-5. If they lose, they fall to 500. And Buffalo is risking dropping out of the playoff race. 1st and 10, Jets at their own 26. Leonard fakes the handoff, throws near side to Dawson. And Ryan Dawson's going to lose a yard. The 5th-year receiver out of Texas. Leon Seals comes over and makes the tackle. The 13th-year defensive end out of Alabama. Loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12, back at the 25. Waldo is taking the Bills. Waldo is 20-23 on the season. 3 games under 500. Viking Skywalker taking the Jets. Viking got all 3 games right yesterday. He's 40-29. To include the 2 upsets yesterday. Evil Dead is 103-67. On 2nd and 12 from the 25-yard line. Leonard hands off to Lambos. And Anthony Lambos out to the 30-yard line. Who's that, Misty says. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 6. On the tackle, number 91, Brian McAllister in his 8th year out of USC. 3rd and 6 for the Jets. 3 receivers to the near side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard drops back. Leonard looking, throws deep, and he overthrows everybody. Incomplete. The Jets go 3 and out on their opening drive. He was looking downfield for James Simmons. Well overthrown. And Nick Browse will come on to punt. Browse gets the punt away. Be fielded at the 16-yard line by Alden McGinnis, who brings it out to the 23-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will have it, 1st and 10. Buffalo's starting quarterback, Mason Cross, in his 3rd year out of Vanderbilt. He led the Bills to a wild card 2 seasons ago. The Bills missed the playoffs last season. Buffalo hanging at 6-5. They really need to get a win to get back in the AFC wild card picture. They beat the Jets earlier this season, trying to do it again today. 1st and 10 Buffalo from their own 23. Bills come out 4 wide. Cross under center. Cross, play action, throws. Caught by David Scott out to the 36, a gain of 13. David Scott, the 9th-year tight end out of Texas. And that'll be a Buffalo first down. Colton Avendano, the rookie linebacker out of Rice, on the tackle. Evil Dead gave me his picks already. I don't think he's here yet. First and 10 for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun from their own 36. Franklin in motion. Cross drops back, throws down the middle, caught by Collins. And Collins out to the 40, a gain of 4. Let's take a look at the Buffalo offense. Up front, McCoy, Bernard, Walker, Walter, and Haynes. And then it's McGinnis, Cooley, Franklin Scott, and Isaac Collins, who just caught the pass for 4 yards. Collins, the rookie receiver out of Virginia. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bills at their own 40-yard line. The Jets went 3 and out to start the game. This is Buffalo's opening possession. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Hands off to Franklin. And Mark Franklin out to the 50. A 10-yard gain. 8th year back out of Vanderbilt. Seth Bingham, the safety, came up, made the tackle. The former Dolphin, the 11th year safety out of Ball State. And that's a first down for the Bills as they get out to midfield. .5:27 and counting. 1st and 10 Buffalo at midfield. Bills come out 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross hands off to Franklin again, and Franklin makes his way to the 45. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here's the Jets defense. Jets play a 3-4. Claybell, Washington, and Vaughn up front. Linebackers, Bryant, Avendano, Cooper, and Ball. And the secondary, Augustus, Floyd, Bingham, and Grant. 2nd and 5 for Buffalo at the Jet 45-yard line. Under 5 minutes now left to play in the first quarter. No score. Buffalo on the move. On 2nd and 5. Cross looking. Throws. Caught by Cash. Down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 12. Nelson Cash, the 4th-year tight end out of UCLA. And that's another Buffalo first down. Avendano on the tackle again. The rookie's making a lot of tackles early. First and 10 for the Bills at the Jet 33-yard line. Bills come out. Cross in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Hands off to Franklin up the middle, and Franklin makes his way to the 25. That'll be a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. I think the living room TV might still be on. Okay. My internet's a little sluggish here. 2nd and 3 from the 25. Everybody in tight. Cross under center. Cross looking. Cross throws. Caught by Cooley. And Cooley makes his way to the 12-yard line. A gain of 13. Trey Cooley, the 3rd-year back out of Georgia Tech. All the way down to the Jet 12. Bills have a nice opening drive going on here. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the Jet 12. A nice opening drive by the Bills. Three and a half minutes left here in the first quarter. Buffalo on the move. Cross in the shotgun, a back on either side. Cross fakes the handoff, rolls out, and got hit as he threw. Incomplete. He felt the pressure by Nick Vaughn, number 94, the seventh-year defensive end out of Virginia. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Buffalo at the Jet 12-yard line. 3:19 left to play here in the first quarter. We have the Browns and the Falcons after this. We'll head down to Atlanta for that one. 4 wide for Buffalo. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back, throws. Caught by David Scott. Down to the 3, a gain of 9. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Oh, it's Evil Dead trying to join me? Be nice to Evil Dead. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. 3rd and 1 from the 3-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross throws. Caught by Collins. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaac Collins, a 3-yard touchdown catch. And the Bills, on their opening drive, score a touchdown. And they take a 6-0 lead. The Jets went 3 and out. And Buffalo drives down the field and gets a touchdown. The Bills did beat the Jets earlier this season in New York. And Buffalo trying to get back in the AFC playoff picture. The Jets at 8-3, the Bills at 6-5. Shane Van Auken for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. The Bills lead it 7-0. 2:45 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York, Week 12, here at Jammin' Sports. We're in the late afternoon games, the 4 o'clock games. Here in Week 12. Shane Van Auken will kick off for Buffalo, the rookie out of Indiana. .245 left in the first quarter. And now the kickoff by Van Auken. From the 3-yard line, Graham brings it out over the 20. And Graham out to about the 24-yard line. Isaiah Graham, the rookie out of the University of Washington. They'll mark it at the 25. And that's where the Jets will have it, 1st and 10. Riley Leonard comes back out to lead the offense. Let's see if the Jets can do better on this drive. They went 3 and out the last time. If the Jets were to lose, they would fall 2 games behind Miami with 5 to go. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, 4 wide. Leonard under center. Leonard hands off to Lambos up the middle, and Anthony Lambos bouncing around out to the 34, a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Lambos in his 9th year out of Coastal Carolina. He spent 4 years with the Vikings, now in his 5th year with the Jets. .222 and counting here in the first quarter. Jets come out on 2nd and 1. 4 receivers set wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back. Leonard throws, caught by Simmons. James Simmons, the 6th-year receiver out of LSU, out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll be a Jet first down. That's their first down of the game. Simmons, all 6 years with the Jets out of LSU. Under 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Buffalo up 7-0. Jets come out 4 wide. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos up the middle, and Lambos across midfield to the Buffalo 47-yard line. A gain of 11, and that'll be another Jet first down. That'll move the chains. On the tackle there, number 23 for Buffalo, Zach Kellogg, the fifth-year defensive back out of Arizona State, the former Chief. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 47-yard line. 4 wide for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos this time 2 yards to the 45. Let's take a look at the Jets offense. Up front, Haynes, Barnhill, Manson, Emmanuel, and Montgomery. And then it's Simmons, Bailey, Lambos, Hines, and Dawson. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Jets at the Buffalo 45. The Jets trying to answer the Bills' touchdown. 4 wide, Leonard in the gun. Leonard to Bailey, and Cordell Bailey to the 43. And now let's take a look at the Buffalo defense. Bills play a 4-3. Seals, Cousins, McAllister, and Evans up front. The linebackers, Roberts, Henderson, and Crawford. And the secondary, Kellogg, Waters, Carillon, and Catledge. There's the train whistle. 3rd and 7 for the Jets at the Buffalo 43. We're down to 22 seconds left in the quarter. Jets come out 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back. Leonard looking, throws deep, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Simmons along the sideline. Ball was knocked away by Zach Kellogg, and that'll bring up 4th down with 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. This would be a 60-yard field goal. I don't think the Jets will try it. They don't have the Jaguar kicker on their team. They're going to punt. Nick Browse gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will take over, up 7-0, with 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jimmy Jam with Waldo, Viking Skywalker, Evil Dead, and Misty here tonight. How you doing, Misty? Say hi. They can't see you wave. Say hi. Okay, she's being difficult over there. There you go. On 1st and 10, Cross in the gun. Cross looking, throws, caught by Collins. Out to the 22, a gain of 5. At the end of 1, Bills lead at 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back. Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. We go to the second quarter. Buffalo leads the New York Jets 7-0. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Buffalo at their own 22-yard line. Bills come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross under center. Cross looking, throws, caught by David Scott, who pushes forward down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 12. And that'll be a Buffalo first down. Dean Floyd came up, made the tackle. the 7th-year safety out of Wake Forest. And that's a Buffalo first down. Up, time to take out the trash. Give me a second. Click on that. Up, Viking Skywalker beat me to it. Thank you, Viking. I appreciate that. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Cross, to Franklin. And Franklin to the 39, a gain of 5. Excuse me. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. That's why I pay you the big bucks, to take out the trash. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bills. At their own 39-yard line. 4 wide. Cross under center.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Cross pitches to Franklin around the outside. And Mark Franklin out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Tackle made by Dean Floyd again, the safety. 3rd and 2 at the 42-yard line. Big 3rd down right here. In the I formation. Cross under center. Hands off to Franklin. And Franklin pushing forward for 3 yards. Out to the 45. And that'll be a Buffalo first down. That'll move the chains. I was watching a video last night. They were ranking the top 10 Maddens. The top of the. They were ranking the Maddens for the last 10 years. Let's put it that way. And Madden 19 was number 1. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Cross in the shotgun. Pump fakes. Throws deep. He's got a man wide open. Crawford. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 55-yard touchdown catch by Tyson Crawford, the 3rd-year receiver out of Penn State. 55 yards. And the Bills go up 13-0. You know how the Jets have the Dolphins number? Buffalo has the Jets number. I was doing some research before this game. The Bills have won 5 of the last 8 against the Jets. And now Shane Van Auken for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Bills lead it 14-0. 5:59 left to play here in the second quarter. Who do they play next week? Next week is Thanksgiving week, by the way, on the schedule. Close to Thanksgiving in real life. All right, Buffalo and the Jets are both off next week. It's their bye week. And in 2 weeks, the Jets will host Denver. And Buffalo will be at New England. The AFC East is off next week. Van Auken will kick off. It'll be fielded at the goal line by Graham. Brings it back out over the 25. And Graham, Isaiah Graham, the rookie out of Washington, out to the 25-yard line. That's where the Jets will have it, down 14-0. Evil Dead's not here yet. It might be a good thing. His Jets are getting thumped at the moment. This is the Jets and the Bills' 72nd meeting in sim season history. 1st and 10 from the 25. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking, throws, caught by Simmons. And Simmons close to the marker, about 9.5 yards, be 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line. All the way back in sim season number 1, when I started this in the year 2000, The very first game on the schedule, the very first sim season game, was Buffalo at the Jets. And the Bills won that game 31-21. On second and inches from the 35, Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos picks up that yard, gets the first down. Tackle made by Brian McAllister, the 8th-year defensive tackle out of USC. My sim seasons all started with Buffalo and the Jets. Madden 2001. They were still playing in Giant Stadium back then. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard drops back, looks downfield, throws near side, caught by Simmons. And James Simmons out to the 44-yard line. We have an injury timeout, a gain of 5. He got shaken up on the play. He'll have to go to the sideline. Zach Kellogg on the tackle for the Bills. 4:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Buffalo up 14-0 on the Jets. Bills trying to continue their dominance as of late on the Jets. On 2nd and 2, New York from their own 44. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos, gets the first down, makes his way to the 48. A gain of 4, first down Jets. Zach Kellogg came up from his safety slot and makes the tackle. I was really surprised to see that the Chiefs let Kellogg go during the offseason, but he was a free agent. Signed with Buffalo. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Leonard under center. Leonard looking. Leonard throws outside, caught by Bo Hines, the tight end, out to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12, and that'll be another Jet first down. Bo Hines in his 6th year at Rutgers. And Kellogg again on the tackle. He's been everywhere. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first half. Bills up 14-0. Jets on the move. Jets from the Buffalo 40-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. Caught by Dawson. And Dawson fumbles. There's a scrum. And Buffalo picks it up. Ryan Dawson caught the pass. He made a football move. Took about 3 steps. Was nailed by number 54, Ashley Webster. And the Bills came out there with the football. I didn't see who. It'll be a turnover. It'll be Buffalo football. Viking Skywalker asks why. That's the $1 million question. And now the Bills can make it a 3-possession game. It'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo from their own 33-yard line. That was a nice drive going there by the Jets. They're going to review this. Let's see if he was down. He may have been down. Oh, I don't know. That is that ball. Well, it'll be Jet football. He's still holding on to it when his knee hits the turf. That's going to be Jet football. Jets are going to dodge a bullet here. It's going to be a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Jets as they dodge a bullet down to the Buffalo 32-yard line. That's why we have replay, to make sure we get it right. 3:35 and counting here in the first half. Leonard under center. Leonard draws back, throws near side, and Henderson can't hold on. Broken up by number 27, Aaron Catledge. Catlish, the fourth-year defensive back out of Navy. The intended receiver was Morgan Harrison in his fourth year out of Houston. Jets come out in the offset eye. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos. Gets the first down around the outside. And Lambos to the 26. That'll be a gain of 6. First and 10 for the Jets. We watched the replay. Kellogg and Carillon came up, made the tackle for the Bills. What? Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half. First and 10 Jets at the Buffalo 26-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Leonard back to throw. Down the middle to Ryan Dawson. To the 12, a gain of 14 yards. And that'll be a Jet first down. 2:45 and counting here in the first half. Ryan Dawson, the fifth-year receiver out of Texas. Tackle made by number 25, John Peoples, the fifth-year defensive back out of USC. Jets now trying to get back in this game. First and 10 from the Buffalo 12. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard high snap, hands off to Lambos. And Lambos inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4, be second and 6. And that might take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they get the play off in time. Second and 6 from the 8. They spread the receivers out. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard takes the snap, looks downfield. Looking, in trouble, rolls out, throws, incomplete. 2-minute warning. Bills up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back. Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. 2 minutes left in the first half. Bills lead the Jets 14-0. The 2-minute warning comes officially with 1:56 left. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Jets trying to cut the lead in half. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back to throw. Looking. Throws in zone, caught by Hines. Down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 5. Buffalo takes a timeout. He had to come back for it. He's shy of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. And Jalen Hamilton will come on, the second-year kicker out of Northwestern. This will be a 20-yard field goal attempt. Watch for the fake. I wouldn't put past the Jets on this one. On 4th down, Hamilton from 20 yards. Kick is up, and it's good. Gets the Jets on the board, but it's still an 11-point lead for Buffalo. They're up 14-3 with 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Live from Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. So far, Waldo's pick is good at the moment. He took Buffalo. Viking Skywalker and Evil Dead both took the Jets. Hamilton will kick off for New York. Buffalo still has 2 timeouts, 1:46 to work with. They could score again before halftime. And there's the kickoff. From the 6, Kellogg over the 20, 25, 30. And Zach Kellogg brings it out to the 33-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will have it, 1st and 10. 1:42 left. Mason Cross, his numbers on the day, 9 of 10 and 2 touchdowns. He's having a pretty good day so far. Bills will start from their own 33. Again, they have 2 timeouts. Three receivers to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross hands off to Franklin. And Mark Franklin to the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tackle made by Matt Pleasant, the safety, in his 4th year out of Rutgers. 1:25 and counting. Buffalo will get the second half kickoff. 4 wide for the Bills, 3 to the near side. Cross under center. Cross draws back. Looking, throws down the middle. Caught by David Scott into Jet territory out to the 48-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 15 yards. First down Bills. And Buffalo takes a timeout with 1:01 remaining in the half. They have 1 timeout remaining. Down to the Jet 48. If the Bills can get a touchdown before half, it would make it a 3-score game. Whereas a field goal would keep it a 2-score game. Hey, Evil Dead. Well, the Bills got out to a quick 14-0 lead. The Jets scored a field goal a moment ago. 4 wide, Cross in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Cross, Misty's laughing. Cross throws deep and runs out of real estate. Incomplete. Back in week 2, Buffalo beat the Jets, and they're beating them again today. In week 2, the Bills won 24-21. 2nd and 10, Buffalo at the Jet 48-yard line. Bills come out 4 wide, Cross in the shotgun. Cross fakes the handoff, throws down the near sideline. He's got a man open, McGinnis. Alden McGinnis all the way down to the 7-yard line. Make it 46 yards. Alden McGinnis, the 5th-year receiver out of Southern Miss. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Welcome in, Evil Dead. Evil Dead is 10. Let's see. 10. What is that? 103 and 67. I couldn't read my own writing. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. 1st and goal. Cross draws back. Cross looking. He's going to get sacked back at the 9. The sack made by Bryson Claywell, the 11th-year defensive end out of California, Berkeley. The Bills take a timeout, their final timeout of the half, with 14 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 9. Buffalo will probably take a shot at the end zone here. Browns Falcons after this. We'll head down to Atlanta. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 9. Bills come out, 3 to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. They are going to take an attempt at the end zone here. Cross draws back, throws, and it's intercepted by Dean Floyd. The Jets pick it off in the end zone. They were looking for McGinnis, and Floyd leaped up and picked it off. And the Buffalo Bills come up empty. And the Jets stay down by 11. They keep it a 2-possession game. That's a big interception there by Floyd, because Evil Dead was right. They didn't want to be down 21-3 at half. And now with 10 seconds left, the Jets will start their own 20. They might just go to halftime. That was a huge interception. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Jets come out in the offset eye. Leonard hands off to Bailey, and Cordell Bailey out to the 28. And they're just going to let the clock run out. Halftime. Halftime score, Buffalo 14, the Jets 3, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. We go to the second half. The Bills lead the Jets 14-3. The Jets at 8-3. The Bills at 6-5. Buffalo trying to get back in the AFC playoff picture for the wild card at the very least. The Jets trying to stay one game behind the Dolphins in the AFC East. If the Jets lose, Miami has a 2-game lead with 5 to go. Hamilton will kick off. The Bills get the second half kickoff. From the 1-yard line, Kellogg over the 20, 25. And Zach Kellogg out to the 28. And that's where Buffalo will have it, 1st and 10. Mason Cross, the quarterback, in his 3rd year out of Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt University, right down the road from where Misty and I live, here in Nashville. I said Vanderbilt. It's right down the road. Isn't that where Gracie was born? Yep. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Cross under center.
Here we go.
Cross hands off to Franklin around the outside. Mark Franklin down the sideline. Franklin, a big gain. Out to the 49. A 21-yard scamper for Mark Franklin around the left side. 1st down, Buffalo. We were talking about this in the first half. The Jets have Miami's number. Well, Buffalo seems to have the Jets' number. As I stated before, Buffalo has won 5 of the last 8 against the Jets. You go back even further, the Bills have won 8 of the last 12. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Cross under center. Cross looking. Cross looking. Still looking. He's got all day. Throws. Caught by Cash. Nelson Cash out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Buffalo trying to get the season sweep on the Jets. .7:15 and counting. 3 receivers to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross hands off to Franklin. He gets nailed at the 49. Coming in to make the tackle, number 22, Seth Bingham, the 11th year safety out of Ball State, the former Dolphin. A loss of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Bills. It's what the Jets need, a defensive stop here. And a chance to get back in this football game. 6:50 and counting. 3rd and 8 for the Bills. From the Jet 49, 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking, throws, and caught by David Scott. All the way down to the 25. A gain of 24. And a Buffalo 1st down. Bills come up with a 3rd down conversion. James Augustus on the tackle along with number 27, Kyle Harper. Harper, the rookie safety out of Missouri. First and 10 for the Bills at the Jet 25. Buffalo trying to make this a 3-score game. Everybody in tight. Cross under center.
Set. Green 39. Green
Jackson in motion. Cross to Cooley. And Trey Cooley loses a yard back to the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 11. Tackle made by number 50, Terry Bryant, the 13th year linebacker out of Fresno State. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Viking Skywalker, and Waldo here today, along with Misty. Say hi, Misty. Say hi, Misty. She's waving. You can't see that. 2nd and 11. In the offset eye, cross under center.
Here we go now. Green.
Cross drops back. Looking, throws, and caught by McGinnis down to the 7. A gain of 19 yards for Alden McGinnis. And that's another Buffalo first down. Tackle made by Darian Grant, the third-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Misty has checked in. She says hi to everybody. Buffalo knocking at the door again. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Evil Dead says Guru. The one and only, she says. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Cross, draws back. Cross looking. Cross, still looking. Throws. Incomplete. Just threw it away. Out the back of the end zone. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. .503 left to play here in the third quarter. Bills up 14-3. Buffalo comes up. Oh, it's cold outside. It's supposed to get down to about 34 tonight. Cross under center. Back to throw. Looking. Throws. Caught by Crawford. And Tyson Crawford down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 3. Stephen Ball, the 7th-year linebacker out of Wake Forest, on the tackle. Misty's trying to tell me something. What? 34 is not hot. Unless you're talking Celsius, it's not hot. It's supposed to get down to 34 here in the Nashville area tonight. It was kind of cool all day. Never really got above 60. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross still looking. Throws. Back of the end zone, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete. He was looking for Tyson Crawford. That'll bring up 4th down. So the Jets defense holds Buffalo to a field goal attempt. It'll keep it a 2-possession game. Shane Van Auken comes out from 21 yards. The rookie out of Indiana. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bills lead it 17-3. 4:28 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Sniff some glue and let's come back in. Well, there's still a whole quarter and a half left. Plenty of time for the Jets to come back. Don't forget, we have the Browns and the Falcons after this. We head down to Atlanta for that one. Both those teams in the playoff hunt in their respective conferences. That's why it's a late afternoon game. Van Auken will kick off. From the 4, Graham over the 15-20. And Isaiah Graham out to the 24-yard line. All right. Let me give you the records for the next game. Cleveland is 7-4. And Atlanta is 6-5. You're welcome. 1st and 10 for the Jets from their own 24, down by 14. Let's see if the Jets can get back in this game. Buffalo's kind of dominated so far. Jets come out 3 to the near side. Leonard under center.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Leonard draws back. Leonard looking, throws. Caught. Bo Harrison can't hold on. John Henderson, the linebacker, knocks that ball away. The 9th-year linebacker out of Penn State. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Browns Falcons up next, and then tomorrow we'll have another doubleheader. It'll be the Chargers and the Broncos, and that'll be followed by the 49ers and the Cardinals. A battle for first in the NFC West. 2nd and 10 from the 24. Leonard, play action, throws deep, and incomplete. He was off target, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Both the 49ers and the Cardinals tomorrow night, they're both 8-3, I believe. Let me double check. No, Arizona's 8-3. The 49ers are 7-4. 3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Leonard looking. Leonard throws deep. He's got a man. Simmons holds on. No, he doesn't. Incomplete. Broken up at the last second by James Waters, the rookie out of Akron. It'll be 4th down. The Jets go 3 and out, and they'll have to punt with 4:09 left. Nick Browse back to punt. Browse gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at the 22 by McGinnis, out to the 26. And that's where Buffalo will take over with 4:02 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Mark Franklin, his numbers on the day so far here in Western New York. Highmark Stadium in Buffalo. Quarterback is Mason Cross. Cross in the shotgun, 4 wide, 3 to the far side on 1st down. Cross draws back, throws, caught by David Scott, and Scott moves all the way out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 14, and that'll be a Buffalo 1st down. Scott closing in on 100 yards on the day. First and 10 from the 40. 3 wide to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back, throws, caught by Franklin, and Mark Franklin across midfield as he gets out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 13. 1st down Buffalo. Cuddles is in the house. There's Cuddles, everybody. She's booping our snoots. How is Cuddles tonight? If the Bills win tonight, it sets up a weird paradigm. The Jets beat Miami twice. Miami has already beaten Buffalo twice. And Buffalo's about to beat the Jets twice this season. You don't see that very often. 1st and 10 for the Bills at the Jet 47-yard line. 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking, throws, caught by Collins, and Isaac Collins down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 16. Another Buffalo 1st down. Hello, sweet dead. That's funny. .244 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Yep, Pats and Ravens just sitting in the corner confused. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Cross, play action, looks downfield, throws deep, and McGinnis can't hold on, incomplete. He was well covered by Dean Floyd, the safety. Nice play by Floyd. It'll be 2nd and 10. Buffalo at the Jet 31-yard line. Jets playing like they were at the Rogue and Raven all night last night. Yeah, our local strip joint. Yeah. I still haven't seen Steph. I should have told her that on Friday. I forgot. I'll see her this Saturday. I'll let her know. 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross. Hands off to Franklin. And Mark Franklin down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Tackle made by Josh Avery, the rookie out of Notre Dame. 3rd and 6 for Buffalo at the Jet 27. 3 wide to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross draws back, throws, caught by Atkins, breaks a tackle. Atkins in for the touchdown. Landon Atkins, the rookie out of Kansas State, a 27-yard touchdown catch. And Buffalo goes up by 3 touchdowns, 23-3. Some poor tackling by the Jets. My goodness. Floyd didn't wrap up. And the rookie receiver with a touchdown. And now Shane Van Auken will come on for the extra point. It'll put the Bills up by 21. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bills lead it 24-3, 1:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 12. The Jets are going to welcome a bye after this game. After this performance. Both teams are off next week. And then Buffalo will play at the Patriots. And the Jets will host the Broncos. That's a good team to get healthy against, the Broncos. The Jets will play them at home in 2 weeks. And now Van Auken will kick off. From the 7-yard line, Isaiah Graham over the 20, 25. And Graham out to the 27-yard line. I really thought this would be a much closer game. When they played earlier, it was a close game. 27-24, Buffalo won. Riley Leonard will come back out to lead the New York Jet offense with 1:47 left to play in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. Well, the Jets have their work cut out for them, down by 3 touchdowns. If they can score a quick touchdown here, that would definitely help. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos, and Anthony Lambos out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 to bring up 2nd and 5. Tackle made by Ashley Webster, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Northern Illinois. 1:27 and counting here in the 3rd. 2nd and 5 for the Jets at their own 32. They come out in the offset eye. Leonard looking, throws, caught by Dawson. And Ryan Dawson out to the 43, a gain of 11. And that'll be a New York Jet first down. But the clock keeps on moving. 1:05 left here in the 3rd quarter. It's been a Buffalo beatdown so far. These two teams always play tough. Every year it seems. 1st and 10, 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Leonard to Lambos, and Lambos, a flag is down as Lambos loses maybe a yard. This may be a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask.
It is.
Defense.
It's on Henderson, the linebacker. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty for the Jets. And it moves it down to the Buffalo 43-yard line. stops the clock with 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lambo's taking one for the team, a face mask. And a 15-yard penalty. Let's see if the Jets can finally wake up here. Jets come out in the I formation on 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 43. Leonard fakes the handoff. Watch out, he's going to get sacked back at the 49. LaDainian Crawford, the former Jet, playing his former team in his 5th year out of Penn State, on the sack. A loss of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 18. Crawford, he spent 4 years with the Jets. They let him go. The Bills picked him up in his first season with Buffalo. Getting some payback on his former team. 20 seconds left. 2nd and 18. Jets at their own 49. This might be the last play of the quarter. Leonard under center.
All right, here we go.
Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos out to the 44. That'll be a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 11. And that's the end of the third quarter. Buffalo up 24-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. We go to the fourth quarter. It is a decidedly one-sided game. Bills lead the Jets 24-3 as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Jets at the Buffalo 44. The Jets really need this. Down by 3 touchdowns. They have got to get a touchdown on this drive. Jets come out. Leonard under center on 3rd and 10. Leonard draws back. Leonard looking, throws, and he overthrows his target. Leonard's been off today. 9 of 17. He's just not been himself. Looking for Morgan Harrison. Incomplete. You're down by 3 touchdowns. It's 4th and 10. You got to go for it. And they are. 3 to the near side. Leonard in the shotgun on 4th down. Leonard draws back. Leonard throws. Caught by Simmons. All the way down to the 5. A 39-yard catch by James Simmons on 4th down. 1st and goal, Jets. Wow. Zach Kellogg on the tackle. Now the Jets can't dally here. They've got to score quickly. About time, Viking says. For a moment there, I thought he was going to score. Jets need to punch this in as quickly as they can because time is not on their side. 7:32 and counting. 1st and goal from the Buffalo 5. 4 wide. Leonard under center. Leonard, play action, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Henshaw, and Henshaw down to the 2-yard line. Ryan Henshaw, the 3rd-year tight end out of Northwestern. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Waters came up, made the tackle. James Waters, the rookie out of Akron. 2nd and goal from the Buffalo 2. 7 minutes left. In the offset eye, Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos, and Lambos is in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambos. A much-needed Jet touchdown. It's now 24-9. They're down by 15. They'll just kick the extra point. No sense going for 2 here. That makes it a 2-possession game. And now on defense, the Jets need to force a stop. Even better, trying to get a turnover. Jalen Hamilton for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. 24-10, the Bills lead it with 6:52 left. Too early for the onside kick. You don't want to do this at this point in the game. You don't want to give the Bills good field position here. Live from Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The first of our late afternoon games of Week 12. Buffalo leads the Jets 24-10. The Jets at 8-3, Buffalo at 6-5. Buffalo trying to finish a season sweep on the Jets. Hamilton will kick off for New York. There's the kickoff. From the 6-yard line, Kellogg over the 15, 20, 25, and Zach Kellogg out to the 30-yard line. That's where Buffalo will take over with 6:49 left. The Jets really need to force a 3-and-out here. Mason Cross, his numbers on the day. The Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons up next. Will be down in Atlanta. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Bills come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Cross under center. Cross to Franklin. And Mark Franklin bowls forward out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 6 to bring up 2nd and 4. Curtis Cooper, the linebacker, on the tackle in his second year out of Central Florida. 6.5 minutes left. Look for Buffalo to try to just ground it out here. 3 wide to the far side. Cross of the gun, 2nd and 4. Cross, well, they're going to pass. Cross throws, caught by Franklin, picks up the first down. A gain of 13 out of the backfield for Mark Franklin. First down Buffalo, now they can eat up more time. If the Jets lose, they'll still be in second place in the AFC East, but they'll be 2 games behind Miami and only 1 game up on Buffalo. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Cross in the gun. Cross looking, throws near side. Franklin down the sideline, and he's out of bounds at the 44. That'll be a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4, and that will stop the clock. That works in the Jets' favor, stopping the clock. At this time of the game here, the Jets really need a turnover. 2nd and 4. 3 wide to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross drops back. Cross throws. And Collins can't hold on. Got tipped up in the air, but it falls incomplete. That was broken up by Darian Grant, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Nebraska. That'll stop the clock again with 5:33 left and bring up 3rd and 4 for Buffalo at the Jet 44-yard line. Bills come out 5 wide, empty backfield for Cross. Takes the snap. Cross rolls out. Fires deep downfield. He's got a man. Crawford, touchdown. Buffalo. A 44-yard touchdown catch by Tyson Crawford. He got open behind the secondary. And that puts Buffalo back up by 3 scores. His 2nd touchdown catch of the night. And that gives Mason Cross 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdown throws for him. Nobody has ever thrown 5 in sim season history. When we get to 4, we start to take notice. Shane Van Auken for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Buffalo leads it 31-10. 5:26 left. Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Buffalo has just played like gangbusters today. Van Auken will kick off. He's not happy. There's the kick. Lambos from the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Anthony Lambos tackled by Van Auken at the 31-yard line. The kicker came up and made the tackle. 5:22 left, and the Jets find themselves down by 3 touchdowns once again. Riley Leonard will come back out to lead the offense. Grace is here. Say hi, Gracie. She knows the truth. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Look at the total yardage. 426 for Buffalo, 176 for the Jets. Leonard looking. Leonard. He's got all day. Throws near side. Caught by Harrison. Steps out of bounds at the 35, a gain of 4 yards. Morgan Harrison, the 4th-year receiver out of Houston. That'll stop the clock with 5:14 left. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Jets at their own 35. Buffalo up by 21. Jets come out. Leonard in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Leonard to Lambos up the middle, and Lambos close to the marker. 6 yards out to the 41-yard line. Make it 5.5. Be 3rd and 1. John Henderson on the tackle. We're under 5 minutes now. 4:49 and counting. I don't think the Jets have enough time unless they score like right now. 3rd and 1 from their own 41-yard line.
Let's go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
Lambos in motion. Empty backfield. Leonard rolls out in trouble. Throws and caught by Henshaw out to the 44-yard line. 15 yards. 1st down Jets. The big tight end, Ryan Henshaw, down to the Buffalo 44-yard line. But the clock is still moving. .410 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They come out with 4 receivers set wide.
Here we go. Blue landed.
Leonard in the shotgun.
Blue landed.
Leonard draws back. Leonard looking. Throws near side. Caught by Simmons. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. He gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 3:56 remaining. Browns Falcons after this. On 2nd and 2 from the 36-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. Caught by Simmons. Out of bounds again at the 31. A 5-yard gain. That'll be enough for the 1st down. And that stops the clock once again. With 3:53 left. 1st and 10 Jets at the Buffalo 31-yard line. New York comes out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard drops back. Leonard looking. Throws. And it's picked off by John Peoples at the 17-yard line. The 5th-year defensive back out of USC, John Peoples with a pick. It'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo at their own 17 going the other way. And that will pretty much put this one away. Buffalo put together a great game, dominating New York. First and 10, Buffalo from their own 17-yard line. 3:48 left to play. Everybody in tight. Cross under center. Cross to Cooley, and Trey Cooley makes his way to the 19, a gain of 2. Nick Vaughn on the tackle. Clock continues to move. 3:35 and counting. Buffalo content to keep it on the ground, eat up time. Can't say as I blame him. Again, everybody in tight, this time in the I formation. Cross, fakes the handoff, throws, caught by Cash. And Nelson Cash out to the 25. A gain of 6, that'll bring up 3rd and 2. This game, not as close as I thought it would be. It's not surprising me that Buffalo's winning. They beat the Jets earlier this season by 3. It's just the manner in which they're doing it. 3rd and 2. McGinnis in motion. Cross to McGinnis on the end around. It doesn't work. A loss of 3 yards. Tackle made by Bryson Claywell. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Bills, as that will probably tick us down to the 2-minute warning. And that will tick us down to the 2-minute warning. Bills up 31-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Highmark Stadium, Buffalo, New York. The final 2 minutes of this one, mercifully. Buffalo leads the Jets 31-10. Buffalo has the ball, 4th and 5 at their own 22. They'll have to punt. Jets with a chance to make this a closer game. Cedric Givens, this is his first punt of the day, coming with 1:58 left in the 4th. Gets the punt away from the 27-yard line. Isaiah Graham brings it out to the 37. And that's where the Jets will have it, 1st and 10. 1:51 remaining. Leonard not having the best of days. No touchdowns thrown. 1 pick. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets with 1:51 left. The only thing in doubt now is the final score. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Throws deep. Caught by Harrison. Out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 12. First down Jets. They go to the hurry up. Still playing hard. You got to like that. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back. Throws. Caught by Hines. Picks up 5 to the 46. It'll be 2nd and 5. They stay in the hurry up. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Throws outside. Caught by Hines. That's going to be a legal touch. He stepped out of bounds, stepped back in.
Personal foul.
Oh, no. Unnecessary roughness on Buffalo. On James Waters. I thought that might be a legal touch. That's going to move the ball down to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. I guess he did take a shot at him while he was out of bounds. 1:20 left. Jets playing for pride at the moment. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun.
Here we go now. 3:19.
Lambos in motion. Leonard draws back, looks downfield, throws, caught by Hines, no. Incomplete. Broken up by James Waters, the rookie out of Akron. That'll stop the clock with 1:16 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Four wide, three to the near side. Leonard under center.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Leonard drops back, throws, caught by Harrison. And Harrison to the 21-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. Jets scrambling to the line, coming up on a minute left. Four wide, Leonard back. Leonard throws, caught by Henshaw. Down to the 12, a gain of 9. That'll be a Jet first down. They stay in the hurry up. 52 seconds left. Leonard in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws to the end zone, and it's broken up by Aaron Catledge, the fourth-year defensive back out of Navy. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Jets. That'll stop the clock with 44 seconds left. Jets come out, four wide once again. Leonard in the shotgun.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Leonard draws back, throws, caught by Hines. Nope, he does not hold on. John Henderson breaks it up the pass there. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 12-yard line. 40 seconds left. I've already updated the standings. It's just a matter of what the final score is going to be. 3rd and 10 from the 12. Five wide, empty backfield. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Throws to the end zone. Hines, but he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. 36 seconds left. He was beyond the end line. 4th and 10 from the 12. And they're going to kick a field goal. They're conceding the game. A 29-yard attempt by Jalen Hamilton. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. 31-13. It's still a 3-score game. They didn't change anything. I don't know why they didn't go for it. That's the coach saving face right there. You know, they basically conceded the game right there. I would have gone for it. Now, if they kick an onside kick here, that won't make any sense. If you're going to kick the onside, why didn't you go for it? Nope, they're going to kick it away. Okay, they've conceded the game. All right, there's the kick. From the 8-yard line, Kellogg over the 20, 25, 30, and Kellogg all the way out to the 40-yard line. 27 seconds left. One more snap, and this one's over. I doubt the Jets will take a timeout. Buffalo will go to 7-5. The Jets will drop to 8-4. The Jets will be 2 games behind the Dolphins now in the AFC East with 5 games to go. Yeah, vacation started early for them. Well, the Jets are still in the wild card hunt, as are the Bills now following this win. In the I formation, Buffalo.
Hurry up, here we go.
Cross, hands off to Franklin. And Franklin to the 43-yard line, a gain of 3. The Jets will not take a timeout. They know the game's over. And the clock will run out. A statement win for Buffalo, saying they're still in this as the final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Buffalo 31, the Jets 13. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Browns Falcons up next. We'll see you then.